before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Oh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah. Let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me and us is three, hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ballin' HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't gonna ride, if you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you what the west
show
side.
you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, you'll be coming right back. Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all around. Let me take you all around. Let me take you all around. Let me show you what the west.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. We welcome you to Noche and Beyond here on 2K Sports. From the attire to the food, the players' jerseys, tonight a celebration of the Latin culture. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Beasley in at the shooting guard position. Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Tries again. Siakam pulls it in. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. He's rough.
Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range. Hachimura grabs the miss. Russell against VanVleet. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Hachimura.
And the ball handling, body control. Russell with the nasty pull-up.
Siakam against Vanderbilt. Inside, here's Pirtle. On the wing, Anunoby. Traps in the tray.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here is Russell. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Anunoby with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Here's Siakam. Vanderbilt with the block.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Beasley. Again, the Lakers.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Hachimura against Barnes. Passes it to VanVleet. Anunoby in the corner. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. Anunoby's got 6.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Russell with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's VanVleet. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Anunoby against Beasley. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And VanVleet picks one up.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy, but unfortunately he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
He hits both from the stripe.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. But he's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. Here's Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Deep 2 from Russell. Drops one in from the wing. Russell's got 11 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
VanVleet on the wing. Offline with his 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Davis can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Right wing. Siakam inside. He's against Vanderbilt. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Russell from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Now here's VanVleet. No points in the game yet for him. Hits it from three-point range.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Russell against VanVleet. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Vanderbilt against Siakam. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Siakam inside. Vanderbilt defending. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Siakam outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers. Throw good, Siakam.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
He hits the second from the line. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And he nails the third.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And Russell gets it to go.
That guy is perfect from the field, make major contributions to this lead.
Hachimura against Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Hachimura. Barnes finds Pirtle. Barnes against Davis from 11 feet away. Here's Pirtle. Into the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it left. And the Raptors get some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And Trent subbed in for Pascal Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Vanderbilt defending and stolen by Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Beasley. And there's another one for the Lakers.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
VanVleet looking around. Vanderbilt against Barnes. Trent gets the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Russell dishes to Beasley. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. And it's off from three-point range. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Barnes against Vanderbilt. And the pass to VanVleet. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concerned right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
All right, fans, here come your Lakers Heroes.
And Toronto making a change. Young's checked in. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Fifth best, Fred VanVleet.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Los Angeles leading by 10. There's Schroeder. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Good, nice job down low.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
VanVleet wide open. And the lead is down inside single digits. VanVleet's got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto. Baseline jumper. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Trent outside. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Reeves. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. Again, Los Angeles.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Raptors trail by 13. Trent passes to Young. With some arc, and the basket is good.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Here's Schroeder. Here he goes. Chalk up two there. Schroeder's got his third basket of the night right there.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Achua. Hachimura grabs the miss.
just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Walker. Again, the Lakers.
Walker before.
Now here's VanVleet. He has 6. Pass to Achua. Three-pointer on the way. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And it's good, 2 points. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Anunoby has the open look. Bangs on the trifecta. Anunoby's got 11 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 17. From outside the arc. And the Raptors hit it in from deep.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Schroeder. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 11 points in the game.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Young, a screen on Schroeder. VanVleet with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
The 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Lakers lead by 17.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Young sets a screen for VanVleet. And there's the call by the official. He'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Schroeder, left side, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's his first foul.
He can't miss.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And here are the Raptors now. Trent outside. There's 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to VanVleet. Fires the 3. And the Raptors hit it in from deep.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Reeves. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. His 3-pointer's off the mark. D'Angelo Russell getting it done for the Los Angeles Lakers. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. Back right after this. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And the Raptors with the ball. 17-point game. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Lets it go from the wing. And it's Brown missing.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Trent passes to VanVleet. Passes it to Siakam. Shoots over Hachimura. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Lakers leading by 15. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
In the corner, it's VanVleet. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. VanVleet's got 16 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Irving. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. The pass to Trent. Now Siakam. He's covered by Hachimura. Siakam's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Hands it from downtown.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And here is VanVleet. 16 points for him. For three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Barnes. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD will hit the lead in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Russell in for Dennis Schroeder. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes passes to Trent. Off target with his three.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Now Barnes. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact and getting to the line.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you can argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And the first one at the line is good. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Barnes hits them both. Lakers leading by 13. There's Brown with the three. They get it back. Davis. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Trent against Beasley. Pass to Pirtle. Over in the corner, Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Boucher up top. 4 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. Boucher's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
Pulls up on the wing, and that one is good by Beasley. And the Lakers lead by 14.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him, but these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
The Raptors shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Fred VanVleet, shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Barnes passes to Boucher.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Since the break, he's been simply stellar and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. And that one falls for Boucher. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level, and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Russell at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And so Russell hits them both. Raptors trail by 13. VanVleet with it. He's got 20. A three-pointer off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the Lakers with another miss.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Here's Russell with the three. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got 22.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
VanVleet outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Russell. The shot's good from making the play. He's got 24.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
For three, VanVleet, and he's good on the three ball.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
VanVleet against Russell. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Heading to the north, the Laker girls. Let's make them run.
Bamba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Toronto, Young comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Barnes. Down low, here's VanVleet. Nice D from Russell.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Dennis Schroeder.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
VanVleet against Vanderbilt. Brown feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Anunoby finds VanVleet. Boucher with a screen on Russell. And the Raptors miss again. Lakers leading by 16. He takes it in, and the dunk by Bamba.
How about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Achua, he's checked in for Chris Boucher.
Raptors substitution, Precious Achua.
Los Angeles on D. Here's Anunoby. Off on the layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's VanVleet. And that time, also a missed shot.
and a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And that one is good by Beasley.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Young sets a screen for VanVleet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Vanderbilt. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebound.
And the Raptors call time here.
Get foul. Lakers.
A chance to check out the stats for Russell. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
And the Raptors with the ball. Beasley with the steal. And it's Russell in the corner. Fires from the wing. The shot is good off the backboard. Russell's got 29 in the game.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Now, here's Trent. He's got 10. VanVleet outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Basket counts.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Anunoby. Trent outside. Inside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girls.
changing it up here. Here are the teams that have been dialing it up defensively since the All-Star break. The league's steal leaders. The Raptors in second.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
LA's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Just because he's bounced around, let's not forget what Schroeder can bring to a team.
Absolutely, he's a solid playmaker. He's gifted at getting to the rim. He's got the speed, he's got the craftiness, and he's a pesky defender. All the things you want in a guard.
First free throw is good. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. He's definitely been getting it done since the All-Star break. 6th in assists. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. That's good from Schroeder.
I don't even think he had 1 free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Schroeder hits them both. And the Raptors shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Flynn. Passes it to Achua. Anunoby kicks to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't go. The Lakers go the other way with it. Here's Schroeder. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Walker against Trent.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the Raptors miss again.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Shot's good by Walker.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Trent. He's got 10. Anunoby kicks to Trent. Carries it from 3-point range. Trent's got 13 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Vanderbilt. The rebound by Young. Vanderbilt's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. 1:10 left in the first half. Flynn the pass to Young. Now, here's Anunoby. Takes the 13-footer. Moves back up, and it's blocked. Now, Vanderbilt. A putback. It's good on the putback. 6 points for him.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
.44 seconds left in the first half. Flynn with it. Trent outside. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Vanderbilt. A rebound by Young.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Vanderbilt. The leaner falls for it. That was a difficult shot. Stolen away. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. Out in Philadelphia, it'll be the 76ers against the Trailblazers. 7 p.m. Eastern is the tip-off.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Lakers.
You know, they've got to thank the bench for this big lead. The second unit is doing work, and it's motivating.
Yeah, the starters have to step up to keep up. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Russell in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Yep, it counts. Russell's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Russell kicks to Beasley. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Beasley's got 15 points.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Anunoby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Russell inside. Covered by VanVleet. And Russell wants it to go.
It's nice to see Russell's discipline. Stays patient and earns the shots he gets.
Siakam inside. He's against Vanderbilt. Here's Russell driving inside.
He's owning his key offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's VanVleet. 26 points for him. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle. Nails the baby hook. He's got 6.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds, thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there.
Look out! Look out!
That's how you finish. Whoa, okay, send a message there, big fella. AD flexing on them like they're just little bitty pretenders.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barnes outside. A floater, and they'll get another chance. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. And here's VanVleet from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got his 7th rebound here tonight on the wing. Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
Usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
VanVleet passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Siakam against Vanderbilt. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Lakers #1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Russell. It's good from about 19 feet. Russell's got 40 points. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
That shot wide open. Anunoby's got 14 points for the game.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Beasley with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Beasley. That's on with the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Barnes. Averaging 15 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Raptors ball.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Lakers making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Brown Jr.
Toronto with the ball. Birtle with a screen on Russell. Birtle's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And here's Davis for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. VanVleet on the wing. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barnes has got 11 points.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm happy as they set their sights on locking up the win. He has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
VanVleet kicks to Barnes. And the pass to Birtle. Here's Anunoby to the paint. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for VanVleet. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. The drive by Russell. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Finisher is checked in for Russell. Off the inbound. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here is VanVleet. 27 points for him.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
LA's gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Lets it go from 11. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Hachimura. Hachimura's got 4 assists now tonight. Barnes against Brown. And that one's good. Barnes has got 8 points in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Schroeder and another basket for the Lakers.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Toronto, they've gone better than 53% for the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Took him no time at all on that one. VanVleet's got 30 points.
And what a tool for VanVleet to have. We know he is great driving it. So when he's using the pull-up, it's really effective. Yeah, the defender all over.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That's good from Schroeder. Intruder hits them both. Raptors shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Raptors, Delano Banton. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's Walker. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto shooting in this game, 45%. And it's Trent in the corner. There's the triple. Rebound the Lakers. Outside, Davis into the lane, and it's Davis with the jam.
And big fella gets his momentum going towards the bucket. It's just a sure thing for AD, and he's going to throw it down.
Here's Barnes, and Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Here's Banton. On the wing, Barnes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Banton. 3-pointer. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Bamba.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Bamba's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
The 3 from Davis. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. The Raptors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. To Boucher, pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available. I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From 11 feet away, Trent can't hit. LA's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 23 points.
Look, he's got a 7.5-foot wingspan. AD's release point makes it impossible to stop that jumper.
Trent can't hit. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Toronto shooting 43% from the field. Barnes with it. Bamba picks him up. Takes the 3. kept alive. And that one's drained from the low block.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
2 minutes.
Here's Reeves. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's the Raptors ball. Now Trent, 13 points in the game. Shoots over Schroeder. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 6.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Boucher. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Trent. Clock at 6. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Los Angeles ball. Raptors substitution. Precious Achiuwa. Thaddeus Young. Malachi Flynn.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Los Angeles. Trent with the double team. Puts it up. And it's Schroeder missing. The Raptors shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Trent against Schroeder. Pass to Flynn. With the teardrop. Young, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Shots good by Walker.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Trent up top. 13 points in the game. And here's Barnes for 3. Barnes with another miss. Here's Reeves, defended by Trent. Count that bucket.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lakers shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game, setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got OG Anunoby. Young is out there with Achiuwa. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Flynn in at the point. A rebound by the Lakers. Bamba with it. Here's Gabriel. Off target there with the little leaner. Barton surveying the floor. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
At the line for the Raptors, Precious Achiuwa. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Achua.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And Toronto making a change here. Banton's checked in. And both free throws good for Achua. The Lakers with the ball. Here's Gabriel. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
The mid-range.
Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Flynn. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Flynn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gabriel, defended by Young, and on the bounds as Toronto gains possession. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll host the New York Knicks, and then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure look good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
It's Young on the wing. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Reed. No good that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Kicks it to Barton. Outside Flynn. There's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Banton. No one near him. And again, no good by Toronto. Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Brown. Here's Gabriel, and that one is hammered home.
It just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Barton, got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Chris Boucher.
Here's Barton. Boucher sets a screen for Barton. Just 3 to shoot. They get it back. And the shot's good from Boucher.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
A nice shot by Reed.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Outside Flynn. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And they get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Reed. Rebound by the Raptors.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Christie can't make it.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
A nice shot by Flynn.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
From the corner, Los Angeles with another miss.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
This game is always changing, and there are fads, it's cyclical, RJ, in so many ways. Here we have the last 4 MVP winners, all 6'11" or taller, when a lot of people think it's a game of 6'6", 6'7" guys.
Yes, that's true. And I'm glad that it's starting to come back. You know why? Because I had to go against Shaq and Tim Duncan and David Robinson my first 2 times in the finals. And everyone's like, you're 0-2. It's like I had to go against those Giants. I'm glad to see that Giants are back and dominating the game.
Yeah, clearly the big men are not extinct. Some changes for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Christie. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. That free throw good from Reed. Here's VanVleet. Passes to Benton. The 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the Lakers call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Man, new Lakers dance team. Give a big round of applause to your Lakers dance team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
No good from Beasley.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Barton, no luck. And for the Lakers, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Here's Russell. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Russell's got 44.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Beasley. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Barton against Brown. And that one's good. Barton. And the Lakers call time here. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots in 7. There's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. The Lakers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. There's Russell with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 47 points.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Here's Barton. A beautiful reverse layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's Russell. And again, it's the Lakers.
Beautiful jumper by Russell. Just nice, relaxed shooting motion. It's like a walk in the park.
For 3, VanVleet. Gabriel with the rebound. Gabriel's got 5 rebounds tonight. From the arc. Brown right side. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Lonnie Walker comes in for Malik Beasley. And the Raptors also making a change. Barnes is checked in. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. Over in the corner, Barnes. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Walker's shot is off. Toronto shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Ripped away. Outside, Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers. And the Raptors shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Barnes passes to VanVleet. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
And it's Davis missing. Now here's VanVleet. And here's Boucher. Over to the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. For three, VanVleet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. On the wing, Brown. Over Barnes. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Russell. That one's off. Still out of sync. Barnes against Davis. For 3, VanVleet. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Unloads. They get it again. Here's Davis. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Banton. VanVleet outside. And the 3 ball is good. VanVleet's got 12 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a lot of emphasis on jacking up threes.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
Barnes kicks to VanVleet. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's Russell. He trains the quick shot. Russell's got 53.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Near the 3-point line, it's VanVleet. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 34. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Brown. Barnes against Davis. Quick shot there, and it's off target. VanVleet against Russell. VanVleet outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Davis sends it back. Up top, Walker. Another shot. And Davis gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.